Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, Conquest MMA, and this is me recapping straight after watching the main event, Stipe Jones Miocic. That was a pretty sad fight, honestly. It was sad watching Stipe go out like that, unceremoniously, or however the fuck you say it, dude. That was that was not a barely competitive fight. And I know the commentary were trying to, say otherwise, in which they, were talking about light heavyweight skill, light heavyweight speed, how DFA isn't used to kicks, or then that may be true, but I don't know about the speed. John Jones' jab looked pretty good, but even though they said it themselves, what can you chalk it up to? Stipe looked pretty old in that fight. At the age of 42, he came in good physical shape, but he's plodding around. I don't think John Jones looked impressive either. With I remember round two, the thought running across my head was Aspinall fucking rolls this guy. Aspinall kills this man. Now, initially, I watched this with friends, and I thought that maybe, yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I believed, and and this is what happened. I think I don't think John Jones is any. I still don't think he's any threat on the feet. But John Jones is one of the best kickers in MMA. His kicks are deadly. That's why he relies so heavily on them because his hands are terrible. Pillow hands. How does pillow hands even apply to your elbows? He did a flurry of elbows in the first round, and he still couldn't. Like he didn't even like cut Stipe until like the final elbow, which he cut him around right here. That was a depressing ass fucking fight. Look, the first round, a flurry of strikes, not even competitive. Second round, like he stumbled, he stung Stipe. The second round, John Jones didn't really look like John Jones is still relatively young. He's like 37, and I think Pereira and Aspinall beat this fucking guy. I still think John Jones is fraud. He's not the GOAT. John Jones is not the GOAT. He fucking beat up an old man. Old man Stipe. Stipe looked really fucking old. I didn't think he'd look that old. I talked it up to maybe heavyweight. Well, heavyweight's different. You probably win a championship in your 40s, but no. I'm glad to see Stipe is retired. He's going to his loving family who comes with a caring father. John Jones tried to duck the Aspinall question, whether or not he plans to face Aspinall Pereira, by bringing up Jesus Christ and Donald Trump. This man is he is something else. He really is something else, and it really pissed me off. Uh, Not pisses me off. It kind of saddens me. Like it doesn't really make me angry. It just saddens me. It just makes me sad. The world is a cruel place where evil defeats good. Look at the strike differential. That is crazy. John Jones landed half of the shit in the first round and couldn't put Stipe out. Pillow Hands Jones strikes again. I don't want to talk about that fight. Now, this was a great fight. I'm surprised it went 5 rounds. 5 rounds. Chandler was getting dominated. Dominated. Chandler was getting dominated in the fucking first 4 rounds by Oliveira's trying attempting to get submissions on him. And I low-key think Oliveira was washed too. No, I'm joking. I think he's more patient, which is great. Both of these fighters try to fight with a brain, right? And it's really admirable that Michael Chandler, even though he loses, is cutting promos. Uh, it was a great moment where Chandler just stood up and um, slammed him on his back twice. That was a great moment, the most memorable fifth round thing I've ever seen. Yeah, that was a great fight. That was a great fight. Went to decision. This is a barn burner. Um, by the year candidate, most definitely. Well, I don't know. Some people might be deterred by the grappling heavy. Like at first, it's purely striking, and then it's like Oliveira takes down Chandler. I think it's impressive that Oliveira takes down Chandler. That's incredible. Chandler's an accomplished wrestler, very explosive, and he was just controlling him. That's great. Maybe he has one more run in him. He's gonna fight Max Holloway. We'll see how that turn out because Oliveira is not gonna he's not going to purely strike with Holloway. See, and that's a very interesting fight. Looking forward to that. Bot Nickel, typical Bo Nickel. He tried to prove something. I don't know. He stung. I think he stung Craig in the first and third. Very competitive fight. Though Bo Nickel had more impact. He stung Craig a bit, but like who stings Craig though? Like if you're fighting Paul Craig, you're supposed to finish him like lackluster, and this guy has the gall to compare himself to some of the best fighters, saying that they're going to decision. But brother, you're going to decision with Paul Craig. You know, he didn't even attempt to take down. He tried to feint the takedown, right? He used the takedown as feint, but it brought up no success. We're just going to see Bo Nichols' performances get less and less impressive. You know, he does not beat Hamza or Whitaker, who he did give him Michelle Pereira or some shit. Have him fight Michelle Pereira type shit, type shit. Since I watched this with my friends, we decided to play a video game. We did not want to watch this fucking fight. Never bet on women's MMA, because the woman that is expected to win does not. This is a this should be abolished. Women's MMA should be abolished because it is not good. I don't even know if it was a good fight. I didn't care enough to watch. Mauricio Rufy versus James Lone. Now this this card was pretty weird. Went against everything I thought. I'm going to chalk up this fight to Mauricio Rufy having to fight at 165 catch weight and um, his opponent missing weight, so in turn makes it harder for Mauricio Rufy to uh, to hit. Now this, but on the other hand, James Leontop was a short notice opponent. Right, they literally picked this guy off from the streets to have him fight Ruthie, and he did more. Ruthie did more damage, right? But I think against someone who can pressure fight Ruthie, like he will falter. You know, his punches will lose its sting. You know, which is you can judge by just by looking at it. Now, since I didn't have many expectations for this card, what one performance? So I haven't rolled it. Jonathan Martinez. Jonathan Martinez could have won that fight, but he got in his own way. Too patient, and I think next perform Marcus McGee's next performance will be a quick finish. So he shows how much John Martinez is really good, but he's just I don't know, stupid. I guess I don't know. I like Martinez. You know, hardest low kicker in the lighter weight classes, but he just too gun shy. I'd say. So not stupid. That was hard. Jim Miller, Damon Jackson, great fight. Jim, well, Damon Jackson retired. Sucks. Why is he looking at me like that? David Onama. Wow, where the fuck did they get these short notice guys? You know, like these guys were pretty fucking good for fighting so fucking late. You know what I mean? This card could have fell through if it weren't for those two fights. Onama. I kind of like Onama got knocked down. They both knocked each other down. There, then Onama just out damaged him. But Roberto Romero is 24. Onama is 30 or so. He has way more fights, way more experience, and he's getting worked by a younger guy on short notice. With the odds are this like huge and rich. That's crazy. Of course, my boy Martin Tarbura comes in, fucking beats this Brazilian jobber. I didn't care about this fight. Or Merchant versus fucking the Welsh gangster, and never bet on WMMA. Look, the favorite to win, the favorite to win. Just one of those things. And talking about this card has made me feel a little better about it, about the main event. Listen, I go to a retirement home, I beat some of the attendees, and I wouldn't get even a fraction of the fanfare John Jones got for beating a 42-year-old man who basically retired for 4 or so years, came back for a legacy fight, quote unquote, and got finished and got dragged to the third. I don't think it's impressive. Hardcores don't think it's impressive. Okay. Um, but hey, let's see if John Jones pops after this. And that's it for this video. We made it this far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. I don't even know what the next fucking card's gonna be. Hopefully, it's a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.